Hello, this is Wolf from Wolfer Syndicate. Today I'll be talking about mortars, more specifically on how to range them, and then I'm going to be having a demonstration on how it's going to be looking in battle. Alright, at first let's handle the ranging. So, you're going to need an accurate marker of your mortar position, then a marker on your target. So we're going to take that marker. Then, you're going to grab yourself this drawing tool, this pencil. And you're going to draw a line from your mortar position through your target. Then you're gonna grab your ruler, you're gonna place the middle like this hole here on your mortar. Then here you're gonna check where the line crosses here. So that's gonna be 125, 126, 127, 128. So you could say 130. Then you're gonna go into your mortar, and in the bottom you're gonna see that the mils on the bottom, and then the degrees. Now you're gonna put that to 130. So exactly. Oh, that's that. Then we're gonna need the distance. For that we're gonna go on the map again with our ruler. Then you're gonna, with middle mouse button, like you're gonna push it, scroll wheel down, you're gonna turn this so that west points along your red line. Then you can just drag it so that you can easily calculate the distance. Now let's say that's a kilometer. Now let's put it back there again. Now that's pretty much exactly 2 kilometers. So we can just take that. Then on our ballistic manual, we're gonna see on the most left, we're gonna see 2000. Now important is that when we're on less rings, so now this is 0 rings, it only goes to 400. 1 ring goes to 900, 2 rings to 1600, and now 3 rings is on 2000 meters. You're gonna want the less rings that you can, the least rings, for less travel time. Which you're gonna see on the right of that. You're gonna see the elevation you're gonna need for that distance. So that's 1051. You're gonna see that in the left, the mils. 1051. And that's basically it. You don't have to do anything else. And if you want traveling time 27.3, if it gets called out, you're gonna say first shout out 27 seconds. That's pretty much it. Now we said this is 3 rings. So now let's grab ourselves a mortar shell. We're gonna inspect it, hold F here, then put it to 3 rings. Now let's fire. First round, 27 seconds. Let's put 3 range. Just more as a ranging shot. Let's get into GM and follow our shell. Now we can see the shells are definitely hitting. It wasn't good to see because it hit in the forest. So now let's grab our manual again. We're gonna see that when we get to 2100, the mils are gonna be a bit lower. So let's get in the mortar and just lower them a little bit. Of course, it gets higher because we shoot the mortar and it has backblast and everything. Let's just lower that a bit. I mean, that's not an accurate measurement, to be fair, but that was just from feeling. Again, 3 rings. First mortar out, 27 seconds. 2. And 3 mortars out on the tube. Now you would also say blast shell 27 seconds. Now let's get back here. And we can see we are most definitely hitting the city. So let's get back to our mortar for our second target. Now let's do it again. Draw a line through our target. Grab the ruler. Dot in the middle. There. Oh, that line is not accurate. And then through that X in the middle there. Let's grab the ruler again. Mortar position in the middle. Now that's gonna be 160, 161, 162. On 62, and then our ranging like that. We can read off 600. Now about 700 meters. So let's grab our manual. Yeah, that's gonna be fine with one ring. 600 meters is 1249. Twelve 49. And that's it again. Now let's adjust, of course, to one ring. And no, I didn't check the time, but that's fine. Let's check where they're landing. I honestly don't know. I just picked a random spot. There they are, on the road. That, and tuck. So, that is that. Now, illumination rounds are decently simple. We're gonna grab our manual again. And let's just shoot it. Yeah, let's just keep it at that range. But now we're gonna have to get at that illumination. Let's grab one ring. Let's say we want it at 600 meters. That's 1120. 1120. And then we can inspect it here, and it's gonna be automatic. Right? Let's fire it and see what it looks like. There it is. Now, if you would want, you can of course set it to a manual fuse. I actually put it in with 4 rings, that's why it took so long. Okay. Now if we say we wanted it at 600 meters, one ring, and there's gonna be the time, which is gonna be 16.3. Now let's throw it in with the delay of, let's say, 15 seconds. Now it just went off way higher and way earlier, just because I had it set to manual, and that's basically gonna ignite the ground for a little, and then it's gonna slowly drop down and make it brighter and brighter. I don't know what's better to use in what situation, but I would just like to showcase that. And now, because I fucked up the first one, I'm gonna throw in a second one now with the automatic fuse. And just to see how that's gonna look like. Now, it also ignited way off the ground and a bit higher. No. Alright. I'm done. That was actually lower and better. Just leave it at automatic. Yeah. If you're normal, just leave the fuse at automatic. It doesn't really matter. Now I'm gonna have the radio operating machine Toby come here, and he's gonna help me demonstrate how a motor callout is gonna be working in battle. So here I've just got the call in, then the ranging, and then the confirming of the target being destroyed for you just right now.
Wolf, this is Toby. Advisor and ready for fire mission.
Copy.
Requesting mortars targets at the grid 0646, break 0615. Target is a one-story building. 3 rounds, HE, over.
Copy that. Say again, how many rounds?
3 rounds.
314, 314, 314. Copy. 3. Come on. Range, range. 1 kilometer. 1.55. It's gonna be 1200 mils. Time, 24. First draw, 24 seconds.
Copy that.
Last draw, 24 seconds.
BDA, good effect on target. Target is destroyed.
Copy that. That's it from me. Thanks for staying till the end. Thank you, Toby, for helping me demonstrate. If you want to join us, scan the QR code in the bottom left, and I will see you.